Hopefully it starts.
I hope so too.
I haven't.
If it doesn't start,
I haven't driven it since the show.
then if it doesn't start, then I want my money back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. Today I came here to Georgia. Just kidding, New Jersey, to visit an old friend, Chris. And we are going to do an episode today on the story behind the car. As you can see here, we have a car and another car in the background, an STI. So if you want to watch this, stick around. All right, let's go. Then if it doesn't start, then I want my money back.
For the tolls?
Yeah.
That's fair. Alright, first things first.
Ooh, those lights. I love it. Oh, they were just... Okay.
Yeah, that's just the power.
You shouldn't go on my module.
Oh, I need to update them. I didn't realize.
Ooh. Ooh, that's goals right there. They look good.
Don't you have the same ones?
No. Well, yes. I do. Okay, fine, whatever. You have more LEDs though. I have less LEDs. You have double row LEDs.
I told him to put in everything.
Yeah. You have double row. I have only one row.
And I have the boring underglow right now.
Yeah.
I don't have the fancy one yet.
Yeah. Your underglow sucks. It's okay. Yep. We'll work on that.
Oh, it's ready.
We'll work
for
on
next
that.
season. It'll be there.
Okay. I can't wait.
I don't care now because the season's over.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Ready?
There. Let's go. Ready for some loud car? Let's go. What's going on, Chris? How are you? Thank you for having us. Can you give us your information?
Sure. My name's Chris. Instagram, CHRIZZO2988. Come follow. Make sure you like and subscribe to Juan's channel. And
what cars do you have?
I currently have a 2021 STI and a 2017 purple shitbox, aka Subaru BRZ.
All right, so we had to move because the sun was in his face, but we're back. Chris, tell me about what modifications have you done to your cars?
Sure. The STI is stock. Haven't done anything crazy to that because I wanted it to be reliable. Before the STI, I had a 2018 WRX, sorry. It was fully built, was making about 450 of the wheels. And after I went through my third motor, I decided I had enough. Got rid of it, got the STI as the daily, and just put the cosmetics from the WRX on that car. So wheels, catback exhaust, it's sitting on springs. I brought over my radio, my head unit, subwoofers, a couple little trim pieces, and called it a day. The BRZ, which you now see, the purple shipbox, is how I'm going to refer to it for the rest of this interview, is only cosmetic stuff because at the time I had the WRX, I didn't want to play with the motor. It's got an APR lip kit, Tomei full exhaust, its headers, overpipe, front pipe, catback. We did, it came stock with Brembos. We did powder coating on the Brembos. It's got Wet Sports TC105X's, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Powder coated the wheels, powder coated the brakes, It's got stainless steel lines. We did LED headlights, LED taillights, custom made by Epic Lights and Bragan Lights, which are quite nice. It's wrapped by Wrap Specialties in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Velar Auto Body installed the vertical door kit and the Various GT wing that's on the back. And then a bunch of other little knickknacks like e-brake handle and e-brake button and floor mats and stuff like that. This also has a fully custom sound system as well.
Is it supercharged?
No,
okay.
No motor work.
Okay.
Motor is 100% stock. It has a tune on ethanol because at the time I had ethanol, so I just did it. It doesn't have an intake, it's not built, it's got no supercharger. This is literally a slow, loud shitbox.
All right, Chris, so tell me the modifications that you love the most and the ones that you hate the most. Doesn't have to be just the BRZ, it could be any car that you mentioned above.
Both of them are probably on the BRZ. I think my favorite modification on the BRZ is the headlights and taillights. I'm a sucker for RGB. I think it looks cool and it's loud, and I like to be loud. So I would say that one's
showy, not loud.
Yes, showy, not loud. Sure. That was probably my favorite. Playing with the Blue Ghost settings, the show mode, the attention it gets at shows from kids, teenagers, and even older adults as well. Like, I've had older ladies in their 60s come up and say, "Oh my God, these lights are so cool." It's probably my favorite modification. Most hated modification is the vertical doors. It's a pain in the ass to get in and out. I've already had a friend open the doors without asking me, and he pulled it out too far and messed up the fender. So using the doors as a daily driver or any sort of driver is absolutely a pain in the ass. I will never do it again. It was a fun experience, and I can't wait to get rid of it.
All right, so you forgot about a couple modifications and you mentioned them. What were they?
Oh, just a few. It's on coils. It's lowered on Fortune Auto 500s. It's also on front air lifts because I can't get into my driveway. So it's pretty imperative that the front end gets raised.
That was what sounded when you were pulling it in.
Yeah, you could hear the compressor.
I heard it, yes. I was like, that was, interesting.
That's the air compressor in the back.
Which, by the way, just so you guys know, I like flashy. I have my lights on my BRZ. I have lights on my STI. So yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I love this. I love the headlights. I love the taillights. By all means, please go continue.
And I know you didn't ask the question, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Future mods, I have an underglow kit from Glowy, provided by Juan. Thank you. That is going to be installed for next season. Also for next season, the plan is to put it on actual bags as opposed to just the front air suspension kit, because I still have problems getting into my driveway.
Which, by the way, I will show you guys his driveway. That. Well, I don't know if you can see, but right there. All right, so the controversy question, which is, and I like to ask people when I interview them, is what do you think about the car community now? What do you hate? What do you love? Because it's been happening, and I just, through my channel, I want to have my audience where they understand that not everybody does these crazy things where they go and they start sliding on every intersection. There's people who genuinely love the car, they take it to shows, and they enjoy the modifications for what they are, not for chasing clout. So, Chris, what do you hate the most out of the car community at the moment, and what do you love the most about the car community?
Sure. I think what I love the most is the connections you get to make and the new people you get to meet. For example, before I had my Subaru and I was just doing my normal daily life thing, I never would have met you. I never would have met my girlfriend. I never would have met a lot of the friends I currently have. The car community and joining these clubs and going to meets together and hanging out with like-minded people has been really good for expanding my social circle, hanging out with some really cool people, and just making more friends overall. Unfortunately, there comes a negative side with that as well. And the car culture has been, I think recently, I guess, experiencing a lot of the takeover culture. or the crazy shenanigans at car meets, or blowing up a spot or something and just doing crazy stuff. People are getting hurt, people are getting injured, property damage is ensuing. Just regular law enforcement is having to put their lives on the line for this kind of stuff. It's stupid. It makes no sense. It does no one any good to do burnouts in an intersection for 5 minutes while shutting down traffic on a major junction way or something, just so you can get a cool clip. You can do it in the parking lot. No one gives a shit. The whole takeover culture, I think, is going in a really negative direction, and it makes a really cool scene look really bad to a lot of people.
What advice would you give people that are getting into this hobby so they can be successful and they can actually have a cool car without getting negative attention?
Just make sure your build is clean. Make sure you're not doing anything stupid. I mean, everyone goes to Mexico every once in a while. I get it. Make sure you do it in Mexico safely. We don't want to go to Mexico in rush hour traffic, weaving in and out. If it's an open road, you're doing one pull, everybody falls into that trap. Everyone wants to see what their car can do. Stick to the track wherever possible, and just enjoy the meets. There's no reason to be violent. There's no reason to be rude. Just respect everyone's build. Everyone's got a different sense of taste. I'm sure mine is not the same as many other people's, and just be respectful and have a good time.
Lastly, how many trophies have you gotten on
0
shows?
I have not won a single show yet. That's to be expected. My interior is still relatively stock. The engine is completely stock. There are a lot of people that put a lot of time and a lot of money into their cars. And while I'm sure that my car looks nice from the outside, there's always more work to be done.
Well, one thing I learned through his cars is that I thought my car was ready for show. No. I feel like knowing that he hasn't won any trophies, that means I have another $100,000 to invest in my cars before I can even hit the shows again. So, is that right?
Absolutely not. You should definitely continue to go to shows. For every person that spends $150,000 on their car, there's people like us that put in a couple grand, 10 grand, whatever, 20 grand. Just slow and steady wins the race. I mean, a lot of the cars that are winning now, if they're not sponsored, they're from like 1990.
If somebody is watching and has a cool product and wants to sponsor us, please leave a comment on the box. I'll gladly talk to you about this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Chris, any closing statements? Like, what would you like to tell the audience about anything?
I look forward to seeing you guys at car meets. If you see me, feel free to say hello. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What is your social media again?
Instagram, you can find me at CHRIZZO2988. That's Crizzo2988.
And that's short for Christopher Rizzo.
That's correct. That's my name.
There we go. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this episode. If you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and leave some comment on the box if you have some improvements for me or if you want to be in the show. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.